Today we're going to Platinum TERA, that old MMO that was absolutely insane back in the day, but then God abandoned it and now almost no one plays it anymore. And you might be thinking, isn't it going to take hundreds of hours to complete an MMO? Well, normally yeah. But right now, there's an event running until March 27th, giving you a ton of OP items and a free boost straight to max level. I mean, come on. This is literally free real estate. No way you can miss this chance. So, if you ever wanted to flex on your friends by saying you completed an MMO, now's your time. And the best part? The game is still free and you can use this video as a guide. I'll break it all down step by step. Just do me a favor. Hit that like button, bro. For real. Alright, time to create our character. And bam! A lolly appears right away. Seriously, these Korean devs are on the same level as the Japanese ones, always with the lolicons. Alright, this one's decent. Oh dear lord, what is that? This guy looks kinda cool, but also makes me feel like that dude from Beauty and the Beast, you know? Human? Really? I'm playing a fantasy game, and I'm gonna pick human? And here we have the classic demon dude. Let's check out the female characters. Interesting. No. Too manly. Very interesting. And here's the lolly again. You know what? I think I'm going with a female high elf. I really like the character design. Time to choose a class. Unfortunately, some classes are locked to specific races. This was the most annoying thing I hated about the game back in the day. Damn, look at all these cool classes. Just check out these magical effects. Beautiful. I really like the Mystic's abilities, but unfortunately, we have to go with Berserker, since it's the most balanced class for soloing bosses. Let's make her look badass. Wait, I can't increase the size of her body parts? Dislike. Fine, I'll pick this outfit because it looks the strongest. Skipping the cutscene, because I'm here for some honest, no-nonsense beatdowns. And wow, I don't remember the graphics being this bad. At the start, I had the option to skip the tutorial, but since I planned to skip most of the levels anyway, I figured I'd do it, because as you can see, I had completely forgotten how to play and was wandering around like a deer for ages just trying to figure out how to complete the first quest. Spoiler, I just had to pick up a piece of wood, and then I had to help a kid find her stupid teddy bear. Seriously? I thought I'd be fighting monsters, and here I am on a bear hunting mission. Finally, time for some monster fights, and the beginning is just your classic MMO formula. Kill monsters, talk to NPCs, kill more monsters, talk to more NPCs, rinse, and repeat. After a while, we got our first trophy for reaching level 10, and now it's time to fight our first boss. Or so I thought, because he absolutely wrecked me, and I had skipped the cutscene, so I have no idea what even happened. Alright. Time for more quests. Later, I ran into the same boss again. This was my chance for revenge. And guess what? Yep, I got my ass kicked again. After repeatedly failing to kill him, I gave up and just used the event boosts I had gotten, leveling up and getting some sick armor. I won't go into too much detail, but basically, I equipped all the new gear. Then came the disappointment, an underwear skin. Like bro, I thought my character was gonna be running around in just panties and a bra, but nope, it didn't change her appearance at all. At least I got some nice stat boosts. After using the level 65 boost, I got a bunch of trophies. I also got elite status, which is basically VIP in this game. That came with an OP potion that gives tons of buffs and an item that lets me teleport to any city. This will be super useful since we have to kill a bunch of bosses across the map. Next, I hit the shop to sell some items, gold bars and jewels to get some cash. 100,000 gold should be enough. Time to travel to another city to buy healing potions. I wanted at least 50, but these dudes are only selling packs of 250, and like, that would drain all my gold, but I still need some to travel around. So I just bought a pack of 10 for now. Potions secured. Next up, gathering all the scrolls we need for the dungeons. I'll put the list of scroll names on screen in case anyone wants to 100% complete the game with me. Now we have to return to the main menu and create a new character. Why? Because one of the dungeons has a long-ass quest line, and since we're speedrunning, there's a shortcut. Creating a lowly. Yep, because she's the only race that can be a Reaper, which starts at level 50. That way, we can skip a huge chunk of the quest. And since we're making a lowly, I decided to recreate Raftalia. She turned out pretty cute, right? I had to do all her starting quests, which took about 40 minutes. Once done, I got sent to this city, and I needed to head to the location on screen to buy the final scroll for the dungeon. Again, I'll put the scroll name up in case anyone wants to follow along. Usually, when you use a scroll, you get teleported near this blue portal thing, which lets you enter the dungeon. Obviously, we're doing it solo because let's be real, nobody plays this game anymore. So I rushed in, killing everything in sight. There were a bunch of bosses along the way until we finally reached the final boss. He wasn't too tough, just took a while to take down. Another trophy secured. Now we can switch back to our main character and tackle all the dungeons we bought scrolls for. There are 15 in total, so this will take a while. I started with the easy ones, and dude, they were a joke. I was basically one-shotting everything. It was just a trophy per dungeon at that point. Check this out. In one dungeon, I fell into a hole and got stuck under the map. I tried jumping into the void to die and respawn, but instead, the game just threw me back into the glitched area. I had to reset the dungeon and start over. I was pissed because I was almost done. It might seem like a quick process to you guys, but this took me hours to finish all 15 dungeons. Now only 2 trophies remain, killing all the world bosses and some rare mobs. The annoying part wasn't even fighting them, since I was OP by this point, but actually finding them. Some have a crazy respawn time, like the first one we're doing, which takes 6 hours to show up again. If I couldn't find a boss, I used a trick. Switching channels to get another chance. Disabling crossplay also increased my odds. That's how I found and killed my first world boss, but it wasn't going to be that easy. There are like 20 plus bosses to kill. If you're also trying to platinum this, I'll drop a link in the description to a playlist with all their locations. Alright, let's keep the massacre going.
A few moments later.
Only 3 world bosses left. And of course, they're the hardest ones. And guess what? I lost the recording of one of them. No clue if the file got corrupted, or if my console just shut off before saving. So here's some random gameplay footage as an example. As you can see, this boss was super tanky, took me about 40 minutes to bring him down, and he kept flying away, which was annoying as hell. I nearly ran out of potions, but I finally took him down. And I should have gotten the last trophy, but like an idiot, I forgot to kill one rare mob. So I'll have to do that later. Before tackling the next boss, I took a buff potion and ate some buff food. As expected, this dude was insanely tanky, but at least he didn't hit too hard. Managed to take him down without much trouble. But before the final boss, I needed more healing potions. I only had 3 left, and this next guy, he's a nightmare. With potions secured, it was time to, you get the idea, the grind never ends. Man, this one was a pain to find. Seriously, I spent like 20 minutes just looking for it because it wouldn't spawn at all. I had to switch channels multiple times, and on top of that, I had to turn off crossplay mode just to make it appear. But in the end, finally, I found it. And let me tell you, this one was tough. I almost died so many times, but luckily, I stocked up on potions. And just look at the end. I was left with 1 potion, barely any HP left. If I hadn't bought those potions, I definitely would have died. After taking it down, I had just 1 last mob left. Had to go into the achievement menu to check which one I was missing, did a quick Google search to find the location, and boom, found it. And with that, we finally got the last trophy and the sweet, sweet platinum. Honestly, I had a blast completing this game. Major nostalgia vibes. I used to play this all the time back in school. And if you want to platinum this game too, go do it now while it's still free on PlayStation. Just download it and grind. The event lasts until March 27th. After that, if you want to speed things up like I did, you'll have to buy a boost from the store. And I have no idea how much it costs, but I'm guessing it's expensive, so grab it while it's free and hit level 65 with the event boost. Even though almost no one plays this game anymore, it's still a great game to complete, and I totally recommend it. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe, and comment something, literally anything. Just type TERA, Lowly, or even suggest a game you'd like me to platinum next. I'm aiming to post at least 1 video per week. I'll try for more, but these videos take forever to edit. But if you guys drop likes and comments, I promise there'll be plenty more coming. That's it for today. Like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.